everybody. Happy Saturday. Thank you for coming today. And we're going to have an amazing event for you guys today on how to start your day the Sunrider Way. And we have an amazing lineup for you guys today, our guest speakers. But before we begin, I just want to go ahead and ask you to mute your mics and open your cameras to participate on our raffles coming up. And also, we would like to remind you guys, if you speak Spanish and you would like translation, go below and go to the translation room. We have Maggie Bailey doing translation today. And also Chinese, we have Ryan Quinn doing translation. Go below and go ahead and choose the language that you prefer. And also we have French. Rene Cante is gonna go ahead and help us with translation today, as he always does. So just make sure you go to the translation room to make sure you don't miss anything out. And we're gonna go ahead and remind you guys, in order for you to participate in the raffles, we will need to have your name next to your picture so we can go ahead and announce the winners. So this is how the raffles are gonna go throughout the event. So if you can just change your name and make sure that everything is ready to go for you guys. So are we ready? We want to thank you guys for opening your doors from our home here from Sunrider to your home. We're excited for another big event. And we just thought about, how do we start a day with Sunrider? And what better way to have amazing people that have been starting their day with Sunrider, other, through the whole journey with Sunrider family. But I want to make sure that we start our day here with Sunrider. Let me share my story. My story is we start every day with our Cali tea or Fortune Delight. Here at Sunrider family, here at they take good care of us, taking care of making sure we have the proper drink, the proper nutrition. But not only that, we're international for 50 countries. If you're new here with Sunrider and somebody invited you, you're gonna have a treat today of knowing what Sunrider is all about. So I would like to bring my co-host today, all the way from Canada, Patrick.
Hello, everyone. Nice to be with all of you. My name is Patrick Sauvé. I'm the Business Services Manager at Sunrider Canada, the beautiful British Columbia. I'm pleased to be with all of you this morning. We will have another exciting event. Of course, with Lydia, it's always exciting. We have great speakers, giveaways, and announcement as well. Make sure you're staying with us until the end, okay? Very important, right? Since we are starting our day the Sunrider Way, right? Start your day the Sunrider Way. I think we should make a song
Right.
Out of it, right? As you know, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but what we do after is we take care of our oral care as well, right? We brush our teeth, floss, and some of us take a shower in the morning. I'm a shower morning guy, and to discuss more about this subject, right? Let me introduce you to our first guest. She's a super mom at Sunrider. She has a very, very busy schedule, and we are so glad to have her with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, Angelica Rose. Angelica.
Hi, good morning. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you so much for having us here. We're really happy to be here. We're so excited to share some of the wonderful products that we use first thing in the morning, starting our day the Sunrider Way. I'm Angelica, and this is my daughter, Aurelia.
Hi.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm 11 years old. I'm going into 7th grade. I like horses, music, and crafts. And I also really like Sunrider.
Really like Sunrider? Yeah. You've been using Sunrider since you were 3 days old, right? 3 days old. So we live in Redmond, Washington. And my history with Sunrider is I started in 2005. I learned about it through my yoga studio, Adil and Savitri, who are my teachers, and Sandra, who is also my teacher, taught me all about it. And I've been using it ever since. And this is our Sunrider baby, who has now grown into a Sunrider tween. And we have Sunrider every single day, right? We always start our day with Nu Plus. That's the first thing to give us some energy. And then we're going to talk about some of the other products that we use as well. So the first thing that we use in the morning is what?
Toothpaste.
Toothpaste. Let's get out the toothpaste. So there are two different kinds. There's the mint one, if you can see it. This is a very lovely mint flavor. And that one is what flavor?
Berry.
Berry. So the berry flavor is a great one for kids. I use it too sometimes because it's very nice to try. You want to tell me what you like about the kids' toothpaste?
I like the taste. It's very yummy and it is safe to swallow.
That's true. It's safe to swallow. So as a mom, when I was looking for products for my daughter to use, and of course I want to make sure she has the healthiest available. When I learned that this is safe to swallow, and I looked at all the ingredients to make sure, then I thought, oh, this is a great one for her, because kids, you know, when they're brushing their teeth, they just swallow things, you know, it's just how it goes. And so this one, I feel like if she swallows it, there's no harm done. You know, it's totally safe. And what else do you like about it?
Well, since it tastes so good, I brush my teeth longer. And whenever I go to the dentist, they say my teeth are very clean from using this toothpaste.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Yeah, her dentist always, or her hygienist always says to me, wow, her teeth are really clean. And I say, good job, Aurelia. It's because she uses her Sunrider toothpaste every day, several times a day. And it's amazing how much it cleans. Like, you don't ever have to get much scraping or anything, do you? No, they just kind of, she goes so fast when she's in the dentist. When I was a kid and went to the dentist, I feel like it took forever. But she's just in and out very quick and always gets wonderful review from the dentist when she's there. And the other thing she said is that it takes, she brushes her teeth for longer because it tastes so good. And I remember when I was a kid, my parents would put like a timer, or I'd have a timer and you have to brush the whole timer, right? I don't have to do that with her because it tastes so good. She just keeps going for long enough that I never have to worry about it. And then for the adult toothpaste, I mean, I've been using this for years and years and years. And there are a few things that I look at when I look at toothpaste, right? So the first thing is, does it have fluoride or not? Because I don't particularly like using fluoride. I don't think it helps that much. So this does not have fluoride, which is wonderful. You know, and if somebody does like fluoride, they can add it in some other way, but I think it's not good. So I love this toothpaste. It doesn't have that. It also doesn't have triclosan, which some toothpastes did. I think that they stopped doing that somewhat recently, but generally it doesn't have anything like that in it. There are no chemicals in it that are bad. There are no harsh abrasives in it. So it doesn't bother the teeth. It doesn't like scratch the teeth or anything. It just makes them very, very clean. I like the taste of it. It's nice and minty. And so it always leaves me feeling very fresh. And we brush our teeth quite a few times a day, right? Because it tastes so good, feels so good. Yeah. And I know that my dentist also tells me, and my hygienist, like, they hardly have to scrub anything. Like, this takes off all the plaque. So it's great to use every single day. And it uses enzymes. So the enzymes actually go in there and break down everything. So they're not using chemicals, they're using natural enzymes. And this one's also safe to swallow if you happen to, you know, it's also safe for that.
Don't swallow it on purpose, though.
Don't swallow it on purpose. That's always good.
It's very foamy.
Good advice. It's a bit foamy. Something else is interesting about this toothpaste is that I used to use, you know, regular toothpaste, and just, you know, they were even natural. They were like all natural toothpaste and the stuff you go to the store and they say it's really healthy. And even those, I would always break out a little bit, like right here, right where it suds. My skin would always break out a little bit. And I thought, this is strange. I've never had that with a Sunrider toothpaste ever, my whole life. I mean, it's been so good. That problem has been completely gone. So I know it's really safe and no harsh chemicals. So awesome stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Shall we go to the next thing?
Yep.
What else do we use?
The soap.
The soap. You want to hold that up so we can see it? So what is it?
It is gentle hair and body wash for kids. Mm-hmm. And it smells very good and it lathers well.
Mm-hmm. What else do you know about it?
It doesn't hurt the eyes because it's so gentle. And I've been using it since it first came out. And the best thing is that it blows amazing bubbles.
Yes, you can make amazing bubbles. We'll give you a demo of that in just a moment. You know, kids shampoo, when it gets in their eyes, you know, sometimes kids will just be crying. This, not at all. It's like no issue in the eyes at all. And it's, you know, it's great for babies, kids, and adults. Like if we'd had this when she was a baby, this totally would have been what I used, but it came out when she was a little older. But we've been using it, like she said, since it very first came out. I use it sometimes too as a body wash, and it's actually really nice. It's very light and you feel really clean. Yeah. And one thing that's really nice about it is because she likes it so much, and because she likes the bubbles so much, she washes her hands for a really long time. Yeah. So
Sometimes I wash my hands for 2 hours.
I don't know about 2 hours. But
I did, remember?
did you?
Just
Yeah,
blowing bubbles and bubbles. And then
that's
just
true.
blowing
She
bubbles.
had, when she first started learning about bubbles, she did wash her hands for a really long time. Do you want to show them how to do the bubbles? Okay. So take a little bit of the soap, turn the water down, it's kind of loud. All right, here she goes with her magic Sunrider bubbles. It's also pH balanced, which is nice. So it leaves your skin just feeling so clean and nourished as well. Like it doesn't feel like it strips or anything. It just, my skin never feels dry after I use this soap. Get the bubbles going.
Hang on.
So it looks like she takes a little bit of it and then gets some water in there. She's lathering it up really well. And then here we go. Here go the bubbles. So, you know, if there's one thing to keep kids getting clean is to make it fun. And she is the master of figuring out how to make things fun. So here we have, look at these bubbles. Look at that. It's like as big as her head. So sometimes she'll go and be in the shower for a while because she'll be blowing all these bubbles, or I'll have her go wash her hands. And I'll say, well, Aurelia, where are you? And she'll come in and she's making these big bubbles. And then I know her hands are completely clean, which is great when, you know, when we go out places, because you always want kids to really clean their hands when they get home. And so I always know her hands will be nice and clean. Wow, that's a really good one. I'm gonna hold it up. Yep. Okay, let me try one or two more. But there's this whole thing to it. So you lather up and then you have to do this with your hand, right? Yeah, like you're saying, okay. And the other hand here, and then you blow. And that is what makes the bubbles. There you go. And they can get really big. Wow, look at that. It's amazing. All right, go ahead and rinse. So there you go. That's the kids' soap. Is there anything else you want to say?
It's fun.
It's fun. Yes, definitely. So anything, you know, that's kid related should definitely be fun. And adults too. Okay. This is the soap that I use. It's the Oil-In liquid soap. It has a really nice botanical scent. It's not super strong, which I like because I'm really sensitive to scents. But it's just very, very light scent. And it actually feels really good on my skin. Like this one feels like it nourishes my skin, not just cleaning it. It feels like it moisturizes as it cleans. And it's also really good for sensitive skin. So my skin breaks out, you know, like I told you, when I had toothpaste, it would break out here. If I use soaps that are harsh, then I get really dry skin, red skin, doesn't feel good. This is amazing. This feels like luxury in a bottle right here, this Oil-In liquid soap. It makes the skin more supple as well. And it's also pH balanced. All the Sunrider products are pH balanced, which is lovely because you don't want your skin to get too acidic or too alkaline. You know, this has it right in the middle where it's supposed to be. And then the other thing that I use also a lot, it's kind of a matching bottle here, is the hand and body lotion. And I get the fragrance-free one just because, you know, I don't like a bunch of scent. But they also have, I believe they have unscented ones as well. Anyway, this one is like food for your skin. And I put it on and it doesn't get greasy. It absorbs into the skin really nicely. It's like my skin just eats it. And I remember Savitri, who's my upline, she would say, I've eaten so many bottles of this. And I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, well, my skin eats it. It absorbs into my skin. And it's just so nourishing and so moisturizing. And, you know, I'm in my mid 40s and my hands still look like really soft, which is really cool, I think. So it's like anti-aging. Yeah. So what do you think? Pretty good? Yeah. So, but yeah, it's very, very light, which I like. I don't like really thick, heavy moisturizer. This one's really, really light. It goes on really smoothly. Anyway, my skin feels a lot younger with this. So totally love this stuff. And then if we're out and about and we can't get to our wonderful soaps here, then they also make this really cool hand cleansing gel. And we started using this a lot once the whole COVID thing happened. I have this in my purse. I have one in my car. I have several on the house on every floor in case we ever need it. So if we're running out the door, I can just get one. And if I forget, I have one in my purse. And if I forget there, I have it in my car. So I always have this around. And it smells really good, right? And it's really easy for kids to use if you're out on the go. Say you're, like we went hiking. And if you need to wash your hands and there's no bathroom or anything to use, then you can use this.
When you squirt in your hair, it's fun to like push around.
Yeah, it's a little louder.
When you squirt in your hair, it's fun to push around because it's staying as one thingy. And you're like,
And then how do you put it on your hands?
you rub and just rub it.
And how does it smell?
Very good.
Very good. Yeah, it smells very good. Very easy to use. And then the last thing I'm going to show, I'm only going to show very briefly because there are some people, Mac and his daughter, are going to talk about it a lot more in much more detail. But we also use this on our face, and it's the K Pure line. And I'm not going to go over it all that much. I'm just going to show you there's several products. Right, these two, and this nice little spray, and one more thing, this hydrating gel cream, which I love. I love this stuff. And she has been using it on her skin ever since it came out. So I think you were 10 when it came out, right?
Yep.
Yep. How do you like it? It's good. It's good. Why do you like it?
It feels good.
It feels good. Does it feel heavy or light?
Light.
It's light. And how difficult is this to use?
Very easy.
Very easy. Yeah. It takes us, I don't know, 3-4 minutes to use the whole kit. Just, it's so fast. And so especially when you have a kid or a tween who wants to wash their face, it's nice to keep it short and easy so they can learn a good skincare routine early on. And I just adore it. I absolutely love it. It's so fast, and being a mom, like Patrick said, I'm really busy, like most moms. I don't have a lot of time to spend doing facial stuff in the morning. I've got to be up and going. And so this is perfect. I just go down the line, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm done. So love it. But Mac will tell you much, much more about it. I just wanted to share that we use it too, and it's wonderful for 10 and 11-year-olds as well as adults. So Aurelia, what are your top 3 favorite Sunrider products, would you say?
Of the ones we talked about here, or just everything?
Let's do 1 from what we talked about here and 2 from what we didn't mention.
Okay. So I really like this one, the bubble blowing soap.
The bubble blowing soap.
And I love the Vitafruit and the chocolate Vita shake.
Yeah, those are really good. So if you haven't tried those, awesome. Kid approved.
I also use this.
You also like New Plus, yeah. Yeah.
Top 3. Top 3 is kind of hard.
Hard to do, yeah. All right. Well, I hope you all enjoyed learning about what we do in the morning. I hope it helped. And Lilia, thank you so much for having us. We've enjoyed being here and sharing with you what we use in the morning.
Oh, Angelica, Aurelia, thank you so much for sharing. It was so much fun. You know, it takes you back when you're doing the bubbles when you were young. You want to go back and you want to do it yourself too. So that's a great tip for us too, as well, to go ahead and wash our hands. But as Aurelia mentioned, it's for the entire family. Some other products are made for the whole family. We always thinking to make sure that everybody in our household is using all these products. I love what you said, Aurelia, about you know, how you use it, it doesn't dampen, you know, your eyes, if it goes in your eyes. It's so gentle that for the babies and also as an adult too, because sometimes we have allergies, very sensitive skin. So this is a perfect body wash to use. But I love a toothpaste that we have two choices too, Angelica. We have one for kids and one for adults, which both of them are for both of them too. But the Menti one is a little bit strong. So we made one just for kids so they can enjoy as they're brushing their teeth, but as well as the flavor, right? Raspberry flavor right there. I was hearing you guys, I know this is a wonderful regimen you guys have. Amazing to hear. If you're new with Sunrider and you like what Angelica and Aurelia said today, go ahead and go back to the person that invited you today. If not, you can go ahead and visit our Sunrider, homesunrider.com for more information about these products. But I would recommend to go back to this, the person invited you, because they have so much more information to provide for you. Angelica just touched a little bit of what these amazing products do for you. Thank you so much, Aurelia. Thank you, Angelica. It was a pleasure. Thank you for allowing us to come to your home today and share what you have at home. You guys have stay tuned. Yes, Angelica?
It's just saying thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
Oh, no, it's a pleasure. It's an honor. And stay tuned because we coming back later on. So thank you again. So we're gonna go ahead and move forward with our event. We have so much to share with you guys today. So if you guys can show some love and some hearts for Aurelia and Angelica in the chat. They did an amazing presentation, and thank you again for sharing from your home. So we're gonna go ahead and talk more about nutrition. So I would like to bring Patrick back with me. You know, it's very important as we do our oral care as we wake up in the morning to make sure that we, as a parent, we take care of them and make sure that they're taking care of their oral hygiene, their body, and make sure that their skin is not being damaged with any other soaps that will strip them down, like Angelica mentioned, the pH balance, and make sure that they don't strip, not too much, or, you know, to balance it. So Sunrider is all about balance in your body. So what we want to do is, Patrick, I would like to ask you a question. I know we do the oral care. You already shared that you like, you know, you shower every day. I hope so. But also, I know there's an important factor. Right after we take care of our oral hygiene, what will you do after?
Well, my morning routine, I take the sun trim shake. Recently launched in Canada since July 7. I had I don't know if you saw my videos, but I had banana, strawberry, few cubes of ice and almond milk, and I put that in my mixer, and it's so delicious, right? The beauty of this is you can add many other Sunrider products to your shake, like New Plus or even Vitadophilus and many more, right? That's amazing taste. Oh, it's so good for you as well, right? But also, you are what you eat, right? Please, no need to zoom in on me, right? But it's good nutrition means that your body gets all the nutrients, vitamins and mineral. You need to work its best, right? Plan your meal and snack to include nutrient-dense food that are also low in calories, right? Most people know a good nutrition and physical activity, yeah, don't zoom in again, please, can help maintain a healthy weight, right? But the benefits of good nutrition go beyond weight, right? Thank you. Good nutrition can help, you know, reduce the risk of some diseases, right? Reduce high blood pressure, lower high cholesterol as well. Improve your well-being, improve your ability to fight illness, improve your ability to recover from illness or injury. Look at Dr. Ruben Chen after his knee surgery. Amazing recovery, right? Because he's using the Sunrider product, right? Nutrition is so important. And now that we're talking about food, let's take a break and eat. No, I'm joking. I think Lydia want to do a raffle or introduce our next guest right now. Right, Lydia?
Well, you know what? Now that you mentioned the raffle, are you guys ready? I feel today we want to make sure we start our day the Sunrider way by giving and sharing with you guys. So we're going to change it up because, you know, we're going to go ahead and today we have some phone sockets that you can put in back of your phone and you can carry it and your phone can carry with you. This year we're celebrating our 40th anniversary with Sunrider and it's very cute in here, the colors and everything. And we also going to give away some hand cleansing gel that Angelica mentioned is 70% alcohol, very safe for the entire family. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to, you know what, Patrick, today I woke up so happy that I'm willing to go ahead and give 5 of these products and give it away to you. So if we mention your name, we're going to go ahead and ask you just to send us an email to info@sunrider.com. If you new with Sunrider and you win these prizes, you can go ahead and send us a private chat here with your name and address and we'll ship it your way. So we're going to go ahead and ask our lovely Lupe to go ahead and choose 5 names that will be sending this to you guys on Monday morning. Lupe, can you give me 5 names? Are you guys ready? Pay attention. We want you guys to go ahead and cheer for them. Lupe?
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sunrider Morning. Alice Cooper, you will get a 40th anniversary pop socket. Kim Hey, Heye, I'm sorry if I butcher your last name. You will receiving one also. Louise Noble. Richard Olener, excuse me. And how many is that, Lilia? I'm sorry.
No,
2 more?
One more, Lupe. Let's go.
One
for
more. And Humble. You will be receiving one
Congratulations.
also. Thank you.
Thank you, Lupe. Thank you so much. We're going to send this your way because we're in the loving giving of Sunrider Way, right? So we're going to go ahead and send this to you guys Monday. But we want to make sure that we talk. I know that Patrick was talking about how he started his day. It's very important for us to share the love and the passion. If you're new with Sunrider, you're here for a treat because we have 2 amazing guests coming up. They're going to talk about how they started their day with the proper nutrition and what better way to them opening their doors to their home and show us what they do. But with any further ado, put your hands together for Bob Dara. And he will introduce his guest that he has. Bob, are you there?
Hey, Lilia. Hey, Patrick. Great job, as always. Thanks for inviting me here. And just look forward to starting my day the Sunrider Way. So for all of you that are here for the first time, whoever invited you here, make sure that they share some of these most awesome products with you if they haven't already. I don't know if I'm on the screen or not, but anyway.
Camera open? Yeah, there you go, Bob. You're there.
Okay, so anyhow, I'm always in a hurry. In the last 2 or 3 years, I've become a victim of COVID-19. I never had COVID-19, but I'm on these Zoom meetings nonstop. For those of you who know me, I'm doing meetings, trainings, everything else. And the most important thing is, I always take time out for my nutrition every day. My mentor in this business is you mentioned Dr. Rubin and actually Dr. Chen, his dad, because when we first joined, I was able to sit down with them and they explained why and how they made some of these products. And, I learned from them. But the one thing I find out for me, what I need is I use VitaTaste, okay, in the morning. I take a lot of other products, but VitaTaste for me, it's really simple. I just take it and I'm gonna pour a little bit into a cup. Okay, I'm from Temecula, California, Southern California. And I pour a little bit into the cup. I add some water and I also add a little bit of Sunny Dew or Sun Nectar. Okay, these products are absolutely incredible. I used to be borderline diabetic. I used to have really high numbers, and between this and the VitaTaste and some of the other awesome herbs, perfect A1C, perfect everything. Sunrider has been such a blessing. The products have been such a blessing. So when I put all those things into my cup, and then I just Quick little, again, I'm in a hurry. A lot of you see one thing I'll tell you, Lilia and Patrick, is that a lot of people I know are always in a hurry. So they don't want to take the time out to make a shake, okay? They'll go get those junky ones that are already pre-made in the bottle and got, you know, all that stuff. And what I learned is that if I have my blender sitting there and I have my water sitting there, and it's so simple just to have a little pack. And again, my Sunny do, I can make it up that fast. Throw a couple little pieces of ice in it and take the top off. And there you go. And I'll drink it down. And what VitaTaste does is it's under 100 calories. I think it's like 90 or something like that. But I know that I can get through the, if I took nothing else, I know I can get through the day. I'm getting the proper nutrition, you know, and the VitaTaste for me, because I mentally tell myself I can take 2-3 minutes out so I can have a good day the whole day. Because what would happen before I started taking a VitaTaste, a VitaShake, is what would happen to me is that around 1 or 2, I would actually crash because I don't have the right nutrients that I need to get me going. And then again, I had to train my mind to do those things. So for me, it's real fast, in a hurry, let's go. Even if I'm gonna be sitting at my computer, I still have so many things I gotta get ready for that I gotta do it quickly. But another thing that I do is we have sun bars. These sun bars are worth their weight in gold. They're rich in fiber. I nibble at it throughout the day, and I'll have one sometimes too. And it again helps fill in the nutritional gaps, but more importantly, I have no hunger. Between the VitaShake and as I nibble on my bars, I have no hunger. And also, what I do sometimes in the shake, if I have a little bit more time, and I've been doing it since I've been working with Ruben on Sunfit 321, is add protein to that, and that helps me stay full also. Another thing I can't do without, for those of you that know me, is we have something called Evergreen. Now, my entire life, I've eaten like a second grader. I mean, I eat bad. I've always eaten bad until I joined Sunrider. And I still kind of ate bad a little bit, you know, because like I said, I didn't get out with COVID-19 a whole lot, but I did work a lot on the computer. But Evergreen, you know, for me, because I'm not a green leafy vegetable type of guy and the chlorophyll and stuff, I'm telling you, I take 2 of these a day at a minimum, and that helps also. Aurelia earlier was just talking about her 3 products. She did bring up the chocolate VitaShake, but I know what one of her favorite products is she didn't talk about, and that's Smart Gummies. These things are absolutely unbelievable. You know, it's funny because I was talking to Angelica one day, and she popped on, and I was eating some Smart Gummies, and she goes, "I want one." So I said, if you help your mom when you guys go out to the playground or horses, and you talk to people with your mom about the business, your mom is going to give me a report card back. And when you do that, I'm going to send you some of these. And sure enough, you know, she didn't even wait more than a day or 2. And all of a sudden she got it in the look, there she goes. There's a picture right there of her. And she got those as a reward, you know, because she's using Sunrider products. She's helped talking to her friends who have parents also. And, you know, it's a fun business. You know, we bring fun to Sunrider. We love to have fun in the whole entire company. And we really want to bring the fun there. And also I want to talk about one last thing here, and I'm going to turn it over to my buddy Jay, is these guys are worth, this is VitaTaste. This is, to me, there's no, I can't put a price on it. Rachel helped me with the 1 bottle, and I have literally hundreds of these blister packs. They come 2 in a pack. But first time I ever had lunch with Ruben, you know, Ruben takes his herbs and stuff, and then he took, I think 4 or 5, I don't know how many there were, and he goes like this, and I go, "What's that?" He goes, "It's VitaTaste." I said, "Well, what does that do?" Because I'm brand new. And he goes, "It helps block sugars and carbs." So you take it, you know, 5, 10, 15 minutes prior to eating something. And, you know, Again, I'm a dummy. I use all the Sunrider products, but I never learned how to use these things properly. About 4 months ago, I started using them. And that COVID-19, a lot of people, they said COVID-19 added 19 pounds. Well, COVID-19 added a lot more than 19 pounds. And in the past 3.5 months, I dropped 40 pounds. So for me, I'm wearing clothes that I haven't been able to wear in years. I have a whole new wardrobe, thanks to Sunfit 321, what Ruben put together. And thanks to my team that encourages me through, we have something called the Summer Slim Down Challenge that encourages me every day to continue to work on my hydration, to work on my fitness, to work on my nutrition, but most importantly, to work on my mental focus. See, if you mentally know what you need to do each day, the other three are going to take care of themselves, because you're always going to remind yourself to, take a fortune delight with you. Make sure that you have that with you to go. Make sure that, you're making the proper decisions. And like I said, I eat like a second grader, so I don't always make the proper decisions. So I got a little bit of a gimmick here with my VitaTaste. But anyway, I'm yapping. I love these products. They've absolutely saved my life. I got my buddy Jay Soloff. He's up in Duval, Washington, and he's gonna go a little bit more in detail with how he makes his morning shake. He makes them more like my wife Donna. Hey Jay, what's up, buddy?
How you doing, Bob? Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes. Show me your shake. I know you get really.
Well, mine's a little more complex because I do take the time. I start with similar to what you do, and I'll go through that. But right now, summer, the berries are ripe and they're abundant. So I've got a few berries, but let me go through this quickly. So always, first thing is I use Sun Smile Fruit and Veggie Wash on everything, especially organic, because you want to, if it's non-organic, you want to rinse off whatever chemicals have been on it or people touching them. But even if it's organic, there's been nothing applied to kill anything on them. So there may be bacteria and people have touched those. So you want to wash all your fruit and veggies with the Sun Smile Fruit and Veggie Wash. But I like to start, you use water, I understand, but I like to use my Fortune Delight. I start with a little bit of Fortune Delight liquid. And by the way, I should mention, I'll back up a minute, because for me, every morning wouldn't be a day if I didn't take Assimilate. You got to have Assimilate because it helps the digestive system and coats your system. And so I always start the day with Assimilate for sure. Yes, I do the same thing with VitaTaste, Bob, because I don't really have a sugar problem, but definitely don't want to have one. So, and when you're making the smoothie, berries are low glycemic, which is great, but you might want to put an apple or a peach or a nectarine or banana for sure, which has got a lot of sugar. So you definitely, if you want fruit in your smoothie, you want to protect yourself. VitaTaste is absolutely critical. So speaking of bananas, I'll start with a banana. I'm going to use a half a banana. And I'll turn this down in a minute to blend. I've got some local organic strawberries, which of course I washed this morning. I've got some great local organic raspberries, which again, I washed this morning. And my favorite of all is blueberries. And I got fresh local organic blueberries. So I always make enough so that I can share this with my wife, Catherine. So important, just yesterday, I ran out of my Vitadophilus, but I always put a Vitadophilus in here because again, Vitadophilus is adding pre and probiotics. So I go ahead and mix it in my smoothie. I put a New Plus because I want to fill in all the nutritional gaps. And like Bob, I definitely put a spray of either Sun Nectar, which is Sun Care in Canada for you Canadians, or Sunny Dew. So I put a couple drops of this in. And I also put in some of our vanilla protein powder. Now, Bob puts in a VitaShake. I have that too. You have both protein powder and New Plus in your VitaShake that's flavored. But most of the time, I save those VitaShake for when I'm on the run somewhere. I call that a mason jar kind of day. So I put everything in a mason jar before I leave, all my Sunrider products, and open my capsules. And I just take some Fortune Delight with me, and I'm on the run. I mix that in a car and shake it up. The other thing I like to do is there's healthy fats. People like to avoid fat, but not all fat is unhealthy. So I put a little coconut milk in here because it's a healthy fat, not much. But one of my favorite things to do is we like nut butters, and I've got 4 or 5 or 6 of them, but I chose some pistachio nut butter. You need very much. And so I put on this one, I'm going to put a little pistachio in there. And then one of my favorites, although not Catherine's, is I like the pumpkin seed butter. I think it has a great flavor. Okay. And oh, just this week, I ran out of my Vitafruit. So like Aurelia, I love to put a little bit of Vitafruit in here as well, because it's a nourishment from vegetable fruits. And it's amazing. And it's not that sweet. It's more of a savory sweetness. And I usually like to put that in here as well. So let's see. I think that's everything for now. What I'm going to do, by the way, I'm going to use this on a smoothie setting. So it takes about 30 seconds and then it stops on its own. So I'm going to mute while this is happening. I think, Bob, you're going to say a few things while I have this on. So let me go ahead and mute, and here we go.
Jay, that's absolutely awesome. And my wife, Donna, does the same thing. She loves, just making a day of it. Smoothie under construction. Like Jay, good things come to those who are patient. There you go. And Donna does do that. She likes her berries. She likes all that stuff. And she's more just, she's not a personality like I am. So she takes her time. And for all of you that really enjoy sitting down and relaxing and drinking your drink, I just swallow it just because I want the nutrition. And then I move, because I don't have the time. And so many people are the same way. Go ahead, Jay.
So there's the delicious smoothie. To everybody's health, enjoy your day. Yummy.
Great job, buddy. Lilia.
Wow, guys, these 2 gentlemen just made us all hungry. I think we want to come to your home. I mean, we're basically in your home today, but it's amazing recipes. I love what you guys just shared today, because Sunrider has all those benefits with the foods that we have. We want to make sure that Sunrider is based on nutrition and a balance of your whole body. And these 2 shakes that you guys present to us, all these products, they have the benefit of doing that for us, covering the nutritional gaps, making sure that we are set to go with the energy, because a breakfast is the most important part of our day. They say you have to start with a good breakfast to make sure your day goes as well. What I love about what you guys do today is that it's so easy also for moms to do for the kids before they go to school. Sometimes the kids are not hungry, we're forcing them to eat, but if you give them a shake, delicious, with all these flavors, with all these berries, with high antioxidants, at the same time, you're helping their digestion system and with the proper nutrition, so you don't feel guilty when you send them their way to school. And I know school is starting pretty soon in different places. Here in California, we already started this week. So we know we're having that nutrition set for you guys. Another thing that I would like to tell these 2 gentlemen, and I know they said to me this before when we were talking, is easy to travel. Why? Because our packages are made to travel and to take with you everywhere you go around the world, because you don't need no tools, you don't need no scissors. They have the small packet to open, easy to travel. And I like what Jay said, He takes it everywhere he goes. Even you can replace a meal, but this is the proper way to start with the proper nutrition early in the morning. Gentlemen, thank you so much for sharing. If you guys would like to see it again, we will have the replay. But I know you guys already took notes and you guys are already like me. I'm already hungry. So I'm making my shake right after.
By the way, Lilia, I want to add, I know Mac will take this later, but I too use the Candescent Pure every single day. All four, it takes me 3 minutes. Every morning I do that.
It is important, right? Taking care of our insides, but also our outside.
Thanks, Lilia. Thanks, Patrick.
Thank you.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
guys. Thank you for joining us today and for allowing us to be in your home today.
Our
A
pleasure.
lot of love for you guys. Stay tuned. So now we're gonna go ahead and bring Patrick back with me. Patrick,
Yes.
you talk about your smoothie and they talk about their smoothie. Now we have 3 different types of smoothies that we can all share in the mornings. Different ideas, because sometimes we are looking for something different to start our day so we don't get tired of the same one. So now you guys give us all 3 smoothies. So you at home, if you would like to know more about these wonderful products and if you would like to know more about it, reach out to the person that invited you today. I encourage you to do so. And we're just getting started. You still have time to share the link and invite more people coming in because we are just halfway there. And it's also being televised in Facebook, Sunrider US Facebook Live. So if you know anybody that's part of that Facebook, you can go ahead and share the link for them and they can join us as well. So now, Patrick, I know we have a surprise for them. What's next? Come on, Patrick.
Yes. Every morning, we are looking in the mirror and say to ourselves, right? Am I looking beautiful? And don't worry, ladies. Yes, we do as well. And for many of us, we like to protect and nourish our skin, right? Of course. And the best product to use, of course, is the Sunrider products, right? And to discuss more about this subject, we have a super dad. We have so many super dad today, and with his lovely daughter, ladies and gentlemen, Mac Atkinson.
Well, hey, everybody. I'd like to welcome you into our home in Tucson, Arizona here. And I'm so excited because I actually can be here this morning with my daughter, Chloe.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, we obviously live in different households, but one of the things for certain in our lives is we both start our day and end our day the same way with Candescent Pure. And, before I get started, I just wanted to let you guys know that, Chloe's been raised on these Sunrider foods her entire life. And in fact, at the convention in 2019, she was picked to be part of a committee that actually went through some sampling group that led to the ultimate design and then release of our Candescent Pure program. So she's been in it from the very beginning. And what a great day we're having here. We've seen some incredible beginnings to our day with toothpaste and soaps. And Aurelia, I can't wait to try the bubble program. I really have got to do that, okay? And then, of course, nutrition. Bob and Jay sharing with us their shakes and what they do for every day to begin their day with proper nutrition. And that's something we certainly do as well. And, before I get into the K-Pure thing, I just got to say, guys, this is a program, of course, that's great for all ages, all skin types, men and women. And I've jokingly said it's so simple, even a guy can do it. And if you want to see an example of how truly beneficial this product is, Jay, I'm going to pick you out for a second because, buddy, I was looking at your skin when you were doing your segment. Absolutely incredible. It's just like mine. I think we both glow, okay? It comes from using the Candescent Pure, all right? Before Chloe and I show you how simple and easy this program really is to use, we'd like to talk to you for just a second about each of the 4 steps and why they are so important. And it obviously begins with the first step, which is our, sorry, got the wrong one, our cleansing oil, okay? This is an incredible product. And I gotta say, from a guy's perspective, I mean, I think like most men, okay, prior to discovering K-Pure in October of this last year, I was a guy that maybe would use a beauty bar in the morning, Perhaps if I remembered, I would use either a youth emulsion or a refining and lifting cream at night. But I never really paid attention to the importance of a 4-step program like K-Pure. And the cleansing oil in particular is our first step, is something that threw me. And I got to admit this to you, okay? I did not have any concept of what it would be like to use an oil to actually clean my skin. But this stuff is absolutely fabulous. This is our first step. It's the oil that actually removes all of the oil-based impurities on our skin. Now, what does that mean? For people like Chloe and others that wear makeup every day, it's things like makeup. For myself, it's sunscreen. It's also the dirt and pollution that accumulates on our skin every single day when we're out in public. So again, as a first step for everybody, the cleansing oil is absolutely fabulous. And again, I want to get this closer so everybody can see it. Key ingredients, things like apricot kernel oil, vitamin E, and Panax ginseng root extract. Again, folks, when it comes to ingredients, all you have to do is a little research on some of this stuff, and you'll find, like I have, Sunrider only uses the finest of ingredients. Chloe, tell us about step number 2.
Step number 2, that is the Candescent Pure Foaming Cleanser. Trying to get that in the shot for you guys. So, okay, we finished washing our face with the oil-based cleanser. I've gotten my makeup, my sunscreen, anything that could be causing oil on my face. But what about sweat? What about dirt? That needs a water-based cleanser to be removed. And that's where this comes in. So it's really cool, actually. It's a foam. We'll show you later. Sneak peek, we'll show you how to use this, but it's nice. It's a nice little pump foam that you just put in your hands, get all the dirt, the sweat, all that extra stuff off your skin. And the best part with all of these, there is no parabens, no sulfates, no dyes, no fragrances, and no harmful chemicals. So you know that it's great quality and it's just great for your skin. Tell us about the third one.
Absolutely, no problem. You know, it's funny. I think it was Angelica and Aurelia. They were trying to figure out which was their favorite products of everything. Well, this is the same way with this grouping for me, because what I'm going to share with you now is our beauty water. Okay. And why is this step so important? One of the truly incredible things about our body is how it is designed to really make us again, the best we can possibly be. And there's a thing called the acid mantle layer of our skin. And what that really is, it's a mantle that adjusts to the pH, the proper pH for the skin. And what a lot of people don't know is that the pH of our skin should really be slightly acidic. It should be somewhere between 4.7 and 5.75 on the acidic alkaline scale. A lot of things that people don't understand too is that many of the cleansers out there, especially commercial cleansers on the market, are extremely alkaline in nature, so it destroys that acid mantle. One of the things I love so much about the Candescent Pure Beauty Water is it brings our pH back into balance. Now, hey, for any of us that have been around Sunrider for a while, we know the term balance keeps coming up again and again and again. And this is one more example, the importance of balance in terms of our skincare and bringing our pH of their skin back to where it needs to be with incredible ingredients like beetroot extract, which is really vitamin C is what that does, which builds up collagen in the skin, which plumps the skin and gives us that youthful glowing look, if you will. And a favorite for me, which we'll get into in a minute, is the rose water. Oh my gosh, it's like aromatherapy when you spray this stuff on. Anyway, folks, that's step number 3, bringing us back into balance in terms of the pH, so then our skin can accept step number 4.
Which
Chloe?
is the hydrating gel cream. So number 3 is my dad's favorite part. Number 4 is mine. Obviously, as some of you know, we live in Tucson, Arizona. It's the desert. It is dry here. My skin soaks up this moisture, but no matter where you live, your skin needs hydration. Your skin needs moisturization. And it's actually really cool. I don't know if I can pronounce this word, but sodium hyaluronate, I believe that's how you say it.
Yep.
That's an ingredient in this gel that helps not only reduce the amount of fine lines and wrinkles, but it helps evenly distribute the moisturization all throughout your face. So you don't have blobs here and there. It just evenly, beautifully distributes, reduces the amount of fine lines and wrinkles. And honestly, it's so easy. It's so easy to use. So I love it. That is the 4-step skincare routine.
It is. Now we're going to actually show you guys how simple and easy it is. And I think Jay, you said 3 minutes. I think Angelica was saying 4, and it's about the same. But before we actually do that, I also wanted to mention to you guys that Sunrider's always has come out as well with a wonderful little sample pack. And again, I love handing these out to people. It's a great way for folks where they can just take it home. We've talked about it. Now go experience it, then come back and talk to us again about how you can get the full kit when you're ready. Okay, it's showtime, everybody. We're going to get into this. Off come the glasses. And step number 1, apply the cleansing oil. For me, I just put a squirt in my hand, rub it around, put it on my face. Oh, gosh, this stuff feels good. Again, when I first started discovering this back in October, I was freaking out putting the oil on my skin, wanting to get off as fast as I can. Not anymore. I love this stuff. So I'm going to rinse it real quick, little water, tap dry. I'm going to grab a little damp towel here. I'm going to go to my next favorite step, step number 2, which is the cleansing foam. I like putting it on a little towel. Just wash it around the face a little bit, get into some crevices, etc. Go around and around.
I like to put mine on my fingertips so I can really get right into the crevices of my face, but
There you go.
whatever you prefer.
That's right. Dampen off. And now, okay, my favorite step, step number 3, the beauty water. For me, oh man, I feel like I'm in a rose garden, Chloe. I just love the aromatherapy aspect of this particular step.
Definitely great.
So cool. And remember, folks, this is what adjusts the pH of your skin so that it will now accept this
Number 4.
wonderful hydrating gel.
All right, Dad, do you know the beauty trick about applying hydration to your face?
Okay, well, I've got my own program, but why don't you show me yours?
So what I always like to do is put a nice little bit in between my fingers, dab, 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 and dab. And then you always want to go in circles up. You never want to circle down because you do not want to, again, cause more wrinkles or fine lines. You always want to circle up and out, up and out.
That's excellent, Chloe. I've got a little dab in my hand. I do it a little bit differently. I do the dab approach too, but because my forehead has gradually turned into a 5 head over the years, we got 2 dots up there, 1 on each cheek, nose, and chin. And as Chloe was showing us, apply upward and outward with the presentation. Folks, again, this is an incredible line of products. As I mentioned to you, before I discovered K-Pure back in October of last year, I was a guy that did very minimal in terms of my skincare. Since then, this has become an every morning and an every evening program for me. And Jay, Bob, I know we all use it. Guys out there, it is so simple. Even a guy can do it.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody. Lilia, Patrick, back to you guys. Oh, no, hold on. A couple more things real quick. I forgot to ask. Chloe, what else do you do after you apply your skincare?
So once I'm done with my skincare, I always want to follow up with some sort of sunscreen. What I really like to help not only reduce any sort of obvious signs of complexion problems, but that also helps with SPF 30 sunscreen is the CC cream. So it comes in 3 different colors. There's fair, light, medium, and medium. I am a light medium. And yeah, it's just, you know, a nice little base coverage, covers any imperfections that I might still have, but it gives me the protection against the sun. What about you?
Okay, for me, living in Arizona, I like to apply sunscreen as well before I get outside and start my day. 2 different things I like to use. First of all, we have our protective moisturizer, broad spectrum, easy for me to say, broad spectrum 30 SPF right here. Or if I want a little bit lighter feel, I like to use our Sun Milk, which is again, 30 SPF. So again, folks, we have such great stuff to take care of our skin. We have such great stuff to protect our skin afterwards. Now, back to Lilia and Patrick.
Thank you both. Before you guys go anywhere, I do have a question.
Sure.
I love you guys' regimen. It's so fun and simple. Thank you, Chloe. I know that you mentioned the CC cream. I know me, sometimes, you know, we don't want to put a lot of makeup, especially on the weekends that we just ready to go. And our next segment is going to talk, you're going to know why. Sometimes for us women, we just want to put something to protect our skin, but we want to make sure that we always put SPF. It's very important, even if the sun is not out, it's important to put the SPF. So Chloe, as your experience with the CC cream, if you can give me more details into how do you use it, or who do you recommend it to? Because for me, I have 2 daughters at home. They, and they just love the CC cream. They just put mascara and ready to go. How do you do your regimen?
That's how I do it. When I'm not selling Sunrider, I work with animals. And so obviously I get dirty, I get gross. The last thing I want is to have to feel makeup on my face all day, but I still want to look pretty. So I just put on a nice thin layer, just enough to cover my skin completely, put on a little bit of mascara, and I'm good for the day.
Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Right. So this is, will you recommend it more to the teenagers? I think that a lot of parents, we care for what they put.
Yeah, I feel like definitely the teenagers can use it. I feel like as an adult, it's easy. It's, if I am in a hurry, if I don't have a bunch of time to get ready in the morning, it takes me, between my skincare and putting on my CC cream, it takes me 5 minutes. So as an adult who is a fast-paced person, it's very easy for me to do. Older generations, I'm sure it would work great for them. I know you tried using it a couple times and you enjoyed it. So, I mean, I think it's for everybody. I don't think there's any specific age group that it targets. I think it's genuinely for everybody.
Thank you for sharing that with us, because, for me, I think for a parent, we don't want our kids to wear something that especially makeup out there that suffocates the skin, which it makes them, have a very dehydration. So our CC cream, it helps them to have something light, but at the same time, it does the coverage that the kids need sometimes to get into school too. So it's a wonderful product, I think, to recommend to the kids that are going back to school. But for us adults, I think it's the best one for me is my saver for every day. If I don't want to put makeup, just put my CC cream and I'm ready to go. But Mac, you mentioned the SPF Spectrum SPF 30. I know for a lot of men, it's a little bit thicker and they don't like to use SPF. But on your experience, how did the SPF work for you versus the Sun Milk?
I'm glad you brought that up because you're right. I use a dab, okay, and it applies very, very well on the skin though once you rub it in and get that, so you don't end up with that white coating that can happen sometime. One of the things that I think is important for people to understand though is there's basically 2 different types of SPF. So it can be chemical or they can be mineral based, okay? And without going into a lot of detail, I have done a lot of research over the last number of years. And hey, we live in Arizona, we're exposed to the sun all the time. I love the fact of that natural vitamin D, so don't get me wrong. At the same time, the most damaging aspect for our skin is excess sun exposure. So I want to make sure I'm protected. And one of the many, many good things about the Sunrider products is our SPF is all mineral based. It is not chemical based, which is a real positive. Folks, do your research and you'll know what I'm talking about. We always want to look for mineral based sunscreens to put on our skin. So again, Lilia, I love this stuff. I like to use it every day. This is my normal go-to. But again, if I want something a little bit lighter, the Sun Milk is a perfect alternative.
You know what I love about the Sun Milk, and I know most of you guys here today, and if you're new with Sunrider, we're always looking for SPF for our kids to make sure that we protect them, but they don't, complain sometimes, it's too thick on them. So our Sun Milk, it says it all. It's like milk. You apply it, it soaks into your skin. It gives the perfect SPF, entire family. So we do have different SPF in our products, especially on the CC cream. We want to make sure that as we get that benefit of the SPF. One thing that I know Chloe will agree with me here is that we don't test on animal products. We don't do any animal products here. So that's the beauty of Sunrider. Everything is natural, organic, 100% herbal based. So thank you both for letting us come into your home and sharing with us. I know you guys did the regimen less than 4 minutes, but folks at home, we want to take our time. I know we all have a way of applying the regimen, but those 4 steps, amazing products for the entire family, any age group. And I want to thank you guys both. Stay tuned. We will come back and we will go ahead and do, we're going to continue with a raffle. So we're going to continue a raffle, but don't go anywhere because we have some more raffles coming up. But our next segment, you guys are going to love it. So I want to invite you guys right now. I'm going to open your camera. We're going to do a raffle. And we're going to ask our lovely Lupe to go ahead and help us to choose 2 names. The first product we're going to go ahead and give away is Angelica's favorite product in Aurelia. which is the kids body wash. It's for the whole body. You can use it for shampoo or for your body as well. Very gentle to the skin for the kids. Lupe, if you can open your mic and give me the lucky winner.
Yes, Irit Smith, IRIT Smith. That's going to your house. Enjoy.
Thank you. Congratulations. And our next product, if you have kids at home, grandkids, this is the best product to give them is the Sun Smile toothpaste for kids. This one is going to go to Lupe.
This is going to Sissy Sullivan.
Congratulations, Cici. I know you have a lot of
Congratulations.
grandkids. And please send us your info at an email to info@sunrider.com with your name and address so we can ship it your way on Monday. So let me tell you guys what we have next. We know we talk about how we start our day with the oral care. We talk about nutrition. We talk about our skin. But one thing that I think is very important that we don't want to left behind is how our body needs to move, the stretch, and we need to make sure that we get the body in shape sometimes, or just, I know that a lot of us sometimes say, well, I don't have time. But when you make it fun and you make it very easy for yourself, this is what these two ladies that are coming up right now are going to teach us. But I would like to invite you all before I bring it on board to open your cameras and participate. We're going to be taking, we're going to be having a raffle right after their segment. But I would like to see everybody participating, enjoying it, and have fun, because exercise a day is very important in everyday's lifestyle. So with any further ado, I have Marcella and here.
Thank you, Lilia. Can you hear us okay? Yes, okay. My name is Marcella.
My name is Nithika.
And we're actually roommates. And we've been dear friends for about 15 years. And we're going to talk to you about a morning routine that involves movement. I am a certified Purna Yoga teacher. I've been teaching for about 16 years, and I've also been taking Sunrider for over 20 years.
And we actually met through this teacher training program, and I'm a yoga teacher as well. Been teaching and studying for 15 years, and I've also been taking Sunrider for about 15 years, every single day.
And the style of yoga we teach incorporates nutrition as one of an important petal. We also incorporate heartful meditation. You'll get a taste of some of these, the yoga poses, which you may be familiar with, and then lifestyle tips along with philosophy. And we've learned from our upline, Adil and Savitri. And one of the things that I love about yoga as well as Sunrider is it comes from a very ancient philosophy. So I'm just going to give you a little brief introduction if you're new. Sometimes people have different ideas about what yoga is. But the whole purpose of yoga is really to deeply connect with yourself so you can start your day in the best way possible. And we're going to show you something you can do at the beginning of your day. We've actually designed this class specifically for Sunrider, and we're using our yoga background along with Nithika's dance background to make it fun, as Lilia was saying. And as Lilia was also saying, movement is such an important part of health. I mean, we know eating well makes a big difference in our mood and our mental health, emotional health, physical health, but moving also has a similar benefit. It removes stagnation, it helps you move with more ease, and especially I find if you do it at the beginning of your day, it gives you a little more energy. It helps to bring more oxygen into your brain and your body, especially through some deep breathing techniques that we'll start with. So I just want to share a little bit about that.
So like Marcella said, we're incorporating a little bit of yoga, some dance, some music to make it fun. We want it to be fun for you, and we highly encourage that you participate. You don't need a lot of space. You can either stand or sit. You can stay seated on your chair if you like. And something that we've learned from Adil, who's our upline and is also our teacher, he always tells us when we're trying to do hard yoga poses that it doesn't matter a bit if you can get into the pose. What matters is that you've tried, because just that attempt is creating new neural pathways in your brain. which is anti-aging and keeps your brain young, keeps your body young. So that's why we really want to encourage you to do this. And it also goes along with Sunrider's philosophy of regeneration, which is the same idea of giving your body the proper nutrition. Your body can regenerate itself. And, you know, exercise is a form of caring for your body, giving it another type of nutrition so that you can stay young. So only requirement is that you smile, you try to do something. And I read this quote, I've seen this quote pop up a couple of times on social media, so I just wanted to read it because I feel like it's appropriate. The rule is you have to dance a little bit before you walk out in the world because it changes the way you walk. So just have fun with it, and we're here to support you.
Okay, so the first part is we're going to do some very simple heartful meditation techniques that were created by Savitri. And it's the meditation is just to get you centered and more focused, and we'll start with an intention. Okay, so just sit comfortably wherever you are. If you're standing, that's fine as well. And just follow along. So close your eyes and focus on your breath. Take a deep inhalation through your nose. And as you exhale, relax your shoulders, release the weight of your body down wherever you're sitting or standing. And take a few more deep breaths. When you breathe, especially just through the nose, you bring more oxygen into your brain. So as you inhale, breathe deeply. And as you exhale, breathe deeply. And one more time, take a nice deep breath in and a deep breath out. Okay, and then we'll begin with the meditation, the heartful meditation technique. So you're going to take your hands. If you haven't done this, you can open your eyes. You're going to cup your hands slightly right next to your ears with all your fingers together. And then you're going to inhale here. And as you exhale, bring your hands slowly forward and together in front of your eyes, centering your mind. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, slowly bring your hands down in a straight line until your thumbs rest at your sternum. Okay, we're going to continue that 2 more times. So now close your eyes, inhale, lift your hands beside your ears. And then as you exhale, slowly just gather your thoughts, all this amazing information you've been learning about your health. Inhale. And as you exhale, draw your focus now down to your breath, to your heartbeat, and to a feeling of gratitude. Gratitude for your body, gratitude for your health, gratitude for Sunrider, for all this information to help you stay healthy. And we'll do that one more time. Inhaling, lift your hands. Again, softly close your eyes. Exhaling, move your hands forward and together. Pause as you inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly bring your hands down to your heart center, where we feel the beautiful feelings of life, love, peace, gratitude. So hold that feeling of gratitude and joy, and then gently open your eyes. Okay, and now we're going to do the active portion. So come to a standing position if you feel comfortable. It's just going to take me a moment to cue the audio, so bear with me. So just stand or sit wherever you are. And remember to have fun, like Nipika said.
Take a strong and healthy rhythm at a Sunrider beat. Pretty soon you're making music in a song that's sounding sweet. Rocking and rolling every day in the Sunrider a family makes it happen every day. Swooping across the whole wide world, living life and having fun. And the greatest opportunity keeps me reaching for the sun. Rock with Sunrider, rock your world. Rock with Sunrider, rock your world. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Clap your hands, move your feet. Rock with Sunrider, rock your world. Leading the way to a new and better day. In the Sunrider Way. In the Sunrider Way. Rock with Sunrider, rock your world. Come on, rock with Sunrider, rock your world. Oh, rock with Sunrider, rock your world. Singing, rock with Sunrider, rock your world. Oh yeah. Rockin' with Sunrider, rock your world. Rock with Sunrider, rock your world. Rock with Sunrider, rock your world. Rock your world.
What's in a vision? What turns a wish into reality? Does it begin with a dream? New destinations begin with inspiration. The future holds your promise, and Sunrider is the way to help you build a better tomorrow by building it today. This is the time, this is the moment that you've been waiting for. Optimize your life and others' lives with Sunrider. This is the day, this is the hour to optimize your goals, optimize your life with Sunrider, with Sunrider, with Sunrider. When you got the very best of products made, then your success will grow with you. We got the tools, and your communication will lead to duplication when others all around you are inspired by what they see. Sunrider is the perfect place for opportunity. This is the time, this is the moment that you've been waiting for. Optimize your life and others' lives with Sunrider. This is the day, this is the hour to optimize your goals, optimize your life with Sunrider, with Sunrider, with Sunrider.
And we'll just end with a short meditation. So go ahead and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. Take a moment to notice how you feel now versus when you first started. Does your body feel more open? Do you feel like a little more blood is flowing through you? A little warmer? Maybe you smiled a little and opened your heart. And then bring your hands back up next to your ears. We'll do the same mental centering technique that we did before. Inhale, and then as you exhale, sweep your hands forward, focusing your mind as you bring your hands together at the center of your forehead. And then on the next exhalation, draw your hands down, refocusing on the feeling of gratitude that comes from your heart. We'll do this 2 more times, so bring your hands up. Inhale, as you exhale, center, focus your mind at the 2 halves of your brain coming together. And then on your next exhalation, draw your hands down. Feel this gratitude for your body, for your health, in your heart center. And one last time, hands up, inhale, exhaling, sweep your hands forward, bringing that sense of focus. So you're no longer focusing on the outside, but focusing on this feeling of gratitude inside. And as you exhale, draw your hands down to the heart center. And feel this gratitude. Allow it to carry you through your day so you can appreciate all the beauty that life has to offer. And then slowly lift your head, open your eyes, and release your hands. Thank you. And just one last note is we love Fortune Delight after our workouts. We actually carry it with us throughout the day, but wonderful for hydration, lots of electrolytes. So it's excellent to have after doing any movement.
And we love Sunrider. As Nithika had mentioned, it's part of our teacher training program.
Yeah.
And Adil and Savitri have trained, thousands of students around the world. And the reason why they chose Sunrider is for a number of reasons. It's amazing ancient formulas that really help nourish your body. But the other thing that's amazing is you can have a Sunrider and then go up into a headstand or go do a strong yoga practice. And because it doesn't take any energy to digest, because they've removed the cell walls and the fiber, it's amazing because I don't feel my stomach upset and I have energy to actually do my practice. So we love Fortune Delight, especially because it's hydrating and has electrolytes, as Nithika said. So thank you, Lilia, so much for inviting us to do this short sequence with you guys.
Thank you, ladies. Loved it. Thank you. It was wonderful. I feel so relaxed. I think all of us at home feel like, so much that we learned so much today, but not only that, we got to relax and get going with our day. You guys did an amazing job. If you would like to know more about, more about yoga, please reach out to them, Marcella and Atika. They will be in social media. You guys can send a message and they'll be more than happy to answer questions. So I want to thank you both for allowing us to come to your home and teaching us how wonderful it is to take a few minutes to at least relax our brain and to relax and take those deep breaths that sometimes we forget, that it helps our brain relax and to get throughout anything that the day is bringing us, right? But with Sunrider, we are here as you guys, the title says it all, start your day with the Sunrider Way. With all these amazing guest speakers, I would like to bring them all back later on. But thank you, ladies. Thank you, Marcella. Thank you, Natika, for doing this amazing cool down. I feel so relaxed now. I'm like, I need to get my bubbly back, right? But I would like to bring Patrick back with me. because we have some raffles. Are you guys ready? Okay. So our next raffles, Patrick, I want to know, I know Patrick is using the K-Pure. Mac is talking about the K-Pure. Jay and Bob talk about the K-Pure. I know Marcella and Atika, they still use the K-Pure because of our conversation. And I know Angelica and Aurelia. So we want you, if you have not yet used the K-Pure, to reach out to that person that invited you today. Any of these products that you would like to have more interest, please reach out to the person that invited you or come to homesunrider.com. And we're more than happy to give you guys more information about this amazing nutrition. But most of all, to come to Sunrider family, because Sunrider is what we said, started the Sunrider Way with our Sunrider family. And thank you all. But before anything, we have some amazing products that we would like to give away today. So are you ready? We talk about the K-Pure. I have it here and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys this because I think we're gonna go there. So we have 4 lucky winners that are gonna be taking the K-Pure. So what we're gonna start is we're gonna start with ask our lovely Lupe to come on speaker, and we're gonna start with our cleansing oil. Who's taking this home today, Lupe?
Delma Dominguez is taking the cleansing oil. Congratulations, Delma Dominguez.
And now we're gonna do the cleansing foam here.
The cleansing foam. The cleansing foam is going to Catherine Horbati from Facebook, who's joining us from Facebook. Catherine Horbati. Congratulations, Catherine.
Thank you, Lupe.
Send us a message.
Yes, private message on Facebook or send your information to info@sunrider.com and we'll ship this your way on Monday. And one more, Lupe, the beauty water.
The beauty water is going to Xian Juan Yi. Xian Juan Yi.
Okay, please send us your information so we can ship this your way. And I guess we have one more. I know I'm kidding. I probably
Yeah, that's me. Congratulations.
Yes, Lupe, right? No,
thank you.
We can thank you. And we're gonna go ahead and do the hydration gel. This one is Chloe's. I think she said this is the best one she loves. So we're gonna go ahead and give this one away, Lupe. And who's the lucky winner?
The beautiful Shirley Daniels.
Shirley, congratulations. This is going your way. So we want to talk about the, you know what, I'm still giving. I'm in the giving mode today. I'm so relaxed. Marcella, Natika, you guys relax me too much. So we're gonna go ahead and do some more foam pockets and cleansing gels. So Patrick, are you ready? We're gonna have to have a celebration right after. Who's this going to? Let's go ahead and do 5 lucky winners.
Sure. Jennifer L. Metro, Joanne Rich, R-E-I-C-H, Jackie Woodhouse, Jian Chang Zeng, and Veronica.
Do we have a last name for Veronica, Lupe?
I don't have a last name for Veronica. Veronica was really active in the chat. So I'm going to take a minute from your time, Lilia, to remind everyone to please join the chat. Share with us your thoughts, your enthusiasm. I see a lot of great feedback from the presentation. So don't hold back. Talk to us on chat. So Veronica, you got a pop socket and a hand cleansing gel. Please send us your information.
Okay, so one more, Lupe.
One more, Lilia. I like that attitude. One more. The next one is going to, I'm sorry, I'm not sure I'm going to pronounce this right. Wing Hao Peng. Wing Hao Peng.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. So we're going to be sending this all our amazing raffles on Monday. So please do reach out to us by info@sunrider.com so we can send it your way. So we're going to continue with our presentation. We heard from all these amazing guest speakers today, and we want to thank them for opening their doors to their home. And we want to also let you guys know what we have in place for you guys. So I would like to bring Patrick back with me because we have amazing information for you guys. We're going to leave the best for last. But we're going to go ahead and tell you guys what is the breakdown. So we want to invite you guys, as I mentioned at the beginning, we have our grand convention. This year we celebrate our 40th anniversary with Sunrider. Can you guys believe that? It's 40 years in the industry and we're shooting for 100 more. So we have so many things happening. So I want to invite you guys, if you have not yet registered, and if you would like to know more about this amazing company and what we have in place and we can be part of our Sunrider family, we have our grand convention September 19th to the 22nd, and it's going to be in Dallas, Texas. We are doing a virtual convention as well. And right now, if you register, we have a promotion that if you register, we're going to be sending you a mini blender that is USB that you can carry anywhere you go if you register. And that blender can take you to work. It can take you after you work out. It can make you, go with you anywhere you travel because all you have to do is connect it like your phone. And it's going to be giving you these amazing recipes that Jay and Bob share with you guys and Patrick. And you can do your own, smoothies everywhere you go. So that blender is only available, just to be clear, only available for convention. And we are bringing it back to you because we want you to be part of that convention. This is a great souvenir to have and a great product to have. They have your Sunrider logo in there. I do apologize, I don't have it because as I mentioned, these blenders are only for convention until September. So when you register for the virtual event, we will be sending you your blender right after convention. And you will be receiving your blender. And that's going to be only if you register to the virtual event. And that will be closing on September 3rd. And you still have a week. And everybody that register will receive one for the virtual event. So that's a big news to invite all of you guys. If you have not yet registered for convention for the virtual event, please do so because we want to send you the mini blender. Now that we talk about nutrition, what best way to have your blender coming your way? So that will be probably in the middle of, it will be probably going right the Monday after convention, it will be shipping to you. So I know Patrick has another great news that he would like to share with you. Patrick?
Yes, thank you, Lilia. You guys can hear me? Yes, perfect. Okay, I'm so glad to announce to all of you in North America, as of September 1st, you remember this? The renewal fee, subscription fee, a little bit there. It's gone. That's it. No more. That's it. No more. Here we go. No more fee. Okay. As of September 1st. Okay. Check. Just be patient. Check this coming week. We will send an email with the Q&A and all the information. Okay. That's a great, wonderful news, right, Lilia? You on mute, Lydia? Yay, everybody's happy. All right, great.
You know what?
Great.
We are happy to announce this, Patrick and myself. We love to give you guys great news, amazing things that are happening with Sunrider because we know how important it is to communicate with you and to bring you good news to your home. And again, we started the day with the Sunrider Way with great communication today. And we are happy to say that that fee is gone September 1st. It's going to be amazing for you guys to go and share your business and share this amazing product with everybody. For more information on that, like Patrick said, we will send you guys an email. But if you have any questions, please send us an email to info@sunrider.com and we'll be more than happy to assist you there. So we have one more to go. One more thing that's happening with Sunrider in our Sunrider International Facebook page. We're going to have an autumn event. And that will be happening on September 1st at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is going to be an international event that you're more than welcome to bring your friends and family. We're going to have people around the world come in and give you guys more about, what they have to share during autumn. So that's going to be on Sunrider International Facebook page, September 1st, and we're going live. So we have, now we're gonna go to the good one that I'm excited to share with you guys. A promotion that starts today and it will end on the 26th. We have 6 days for you guys to enjoy. So I would like to let you guys know, right now we have 2 different promotions. We have one for Canada and we have one for USA. It is an honor for me to present you guys for the USA one. So we talk a lot about the Cape here today. So our promotion for you guys for a week is if you buy the set of the Cape here set here, and I know Chloe's gonna like this one, you buy the CC cream, the color of your favorite here, you're gonna be receiving one of our travel bags for free. This travel bag goes a long way, especially if you travel, especially if you're gonna go to the gym, you're gonna do your workout. Sometimes, you know, you wanna be more organized in taking your Cape here. 3 minutes of regimen you wanna fit in here. You can use it to carry your favorite products here. So what I would do is, let me show you guys how simple and easy it is. We're gonna open the travel bag. Love it, it's very steady here. It looks like this. You're gonna put your hand cleansing gel. You're gonna put your Cape here, it goes a long way. Of course, without the box. But you put it here, and then you just take it, especially because in the airports, they only allow us a certain amount of liquid to bring it upstairs in the airplane. So it's perfect for you to know that it has to be a travel size. You carry it with you, you put it in your backpack, you carry it in your purse, and it's beautiful black sit-in, and it has purple writing. And this comes your way for free. This promotion is only for 6 days. And again, it will be your Condensed Pure set. Oops, and I just dropped it, and your CC cream here. And you get the travel bag. I hope this helps. And I know that, you know, we want to bring you guys something that you guys can actually share. This is a perfect gift for anybody that's going back to college, any kid that is going back to school, that they have PE, that they want to make sure that their skin stays hydrated and also clean, especially for teenagers that they have a breakthrough through to hormones and they don't wash their skin. This is a perfect way to make sure that they carry it to school. This is just my advice as a mother to you guys, that this is the perfect products to take with them everywhere they go, especially if we're traveling to convention. We know we want to bring our Cape here. We know that travel bag will be perfect for you to carry your products. So Patrick, I know you have one for Canada.
Yes, yes, for Canada, my dear friends, family in Canada, it's very, very simple. If you spend $250 before tax, you will get this beautiful Sunrider portfolio. I hope you can see it properly. It is a beautiful portfolio that is perfect. You can put it in there, the catalog, the company profile, and you can, it's a charger at the same time. Look at this. Yes, I know. And you can put business card, you can put the Cali tea or Fortune Delight. Here we go. That's perfect. Is that beautiful? I hope you can see it a bit. Here we go. This one is better. Perfect, perfect portfolio if you spend, again, $250 before tax. So the promotion is live now. Make sure you take advantage of it. Okay. Look at this.
We have great news. Check your emails. Something's coming your way this next week. So please check your emails. We advise you guys, if you guys are part of Sunrider, check your emails. If you don't see any emails, go to your spam, but it normally will come to your regular emails. We are here to support you. Any questions, anything that we can help you, you go ahead and reach us to info@sunrider.com. We'll be more than happy to update you guys. We are trying to make sure that we are hearing you guys. Here at Sunrider, you're part of our family. So we are listening and we are bringing you the best we can. And we are working hardly every day to make sure that all this that we talk about today, the life with Sunrider, it comes to your doorsteps and you be part of our family. So we want to thank you guys. But before we go anywhere, we would love to bring everybody back that participated today, all our guest speakers here. And we are going to go ahead and share something with everybody today. What is their takeaway of the day today and how they start their Sunrider Way? If you want to be part of it, I would like you to do it in the chat room as we are doing ours. We would like to invite you to do yours too in our chat room. So we may go ahead and begin as we started. We're going to begin with Angelica. Angelica, if you can share with us, what was your takeaway today? One takeaway that you took today that it makes a difference in your day today.
My takeaway is that everything is so oriented for family, for all ages. And so all the products are great, whether you're a kid, a baby, an adult, anything. What about you? What's your takeaway?
I like to blow bubbles and eat smart gummies.
You like to blow bubbles and eat smart gummies.
Thank you. So now we're gonna go with Bob. What was your takeaway today, Bob?
My takeaway was just the absolute great teamwork that everyone put together, supporting one another, the knowledge of not just the products, but how to apply them, how to use them. You know, for me, I learned a lot today, and I do know a lot about this business, but I think more than anything, it's this whole entire team, you know, from you, Lilia and Patrick, to, you know, Marcella and Nitika doing the dancing. I love that. But, you know, Matt and Chloe did an unbelievable job, and obviously Angelica and Aurelia and Jay and everybody. So I think more than anything, I love that we come together as a group like this, and look forward to doing the next one.
Thank you, Bob. How about you, Jay? What was your takeaway?
I had a couple of them, or a few of them. One of them is that our youngest is 31, our oldest is 37, and we have one in the middle, and they weren't raised on Sunrider. And in retrospect, I wished I'd have known more about Sunrider when they were kids. And I invite everyone who has kids and hasn't shared with their children that they should, after what I've seen. The second thing is, from Matt and Chloe, I do use the sun milk after I use KP, and but we've never tried the CC cream. And Chloe, you made it interesting for me to try the CC cream, and I wasn't sure which you know, a level of tone to buy, but seeing your skin tone and knowing mine, now I know which one to get. So that helps. And the last thing is, I love the bubbles, Aurelia, and I'm going to try to make bubbles. It just looks like so much fun. Oh, and I should add one more. The light and love, Marcella and Nitika, that you showed when you were doing your performance exercise was just lovely. So thank you so much. That brightened my whole day. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Jay. And how about you, Mac, and then Chloe? Your takeaway.
Yeah, you know, like Jay and Bob said, I mean, just being able to participate through the entire day and watching everyone's segment, I learn something every single time we go through these things, and can't thank everybody enough for what they offered and just being here. And Bob, to your point, I mean, I agree with you totally. This is all about family and team, and this is a perfect example of it. And just being able to share the way we've been able to, so open today, Lilia having us here in our own homes, doing our thing, kind of sharing with everybody out there what we're all about. And simplicity, I think, is the last word for me, just how simple it is to use these Sunrider products and foods and incorporate them every day into our lives. Chloe, any other comments?
No, I agree completely. I love the simplicity behind everything. I love all the products, and yeah, it's pretty great. Pretty great.
Thank you, Lilia. Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you.
Thank you. How about you, Marcella, and then Nitika?
My takeaway is that, you know, movement and taking just even a few moments at the beginning of your day can totally change your mental focus. And I love that about Sunrider, because they take the time to make the best quality products. And you know, when you start the day with more movement, you feel more physically present in your body, then your work will be better. Your meetings with work can be better. So that's my takeaway for today.
Thank you. How about you, Nitika?
I loved learning all the little tips everyone had to share, from the smoothie recipes to how to clean your face and how to blow bubbles. And on another note, one of my favorite things about Sunrider is how easy it is to use, like Chloe mentioned, and Mac, and just that if you're on the go, you can have good quality nutrition. And all of us are very aware of how busy our lifestyles are these days. So that's something it was very apparent throughout the presentations.
Thank you. And lastly, I'm going to ask Patrick, what was your takeaway?
Well, for me, is we talk about nutrition, exercises, oral care, body care, skin care, everything you need to be healthy, Sunrider got it for you. Right?
Thank you, Patrick. And if I may share my takeaways, I love all of you guys. We here at Sunrider love you guys. We appreciate every single one of you guys for being part of Sunrider, and we are honored to be part of your day today. And we want to thank you, all of you guys, for giving us your morning, your time, and all of you guys here, you know, Bob, Jay, Aurelia, Angelica, Marcella, Natika, Mark, Chloe, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much for sharing from your home, because we want people to know that this is what Sunrider is all about. Coming together and sharing what we love, our passion. So again, thank you so much for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you guys in convention if you're coming. And if you have any questions, reach out to Patrick or myself. We here, and thank you for all your beautiful comments. We will go over it for them, but have a beautiful day. Keep smiling, and we see you soon. Have a beautiful day, and please take a survey after the call to make sure how we can improve for you guys and what kind of events you would like to see more. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Have a good day.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you,
Thanks,
everyone.
everyone.
Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much.
Thank you.